Going on YouTube. So we back with another one. If you like what I'm doing here, let me get a thumbs up. If you don't like it, let me get a thumbs down. Either way, we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep rocking. I must have civil discord in the comments, or if so, not so civil, but just know my comments not a safe space. Now we got all that out the way, let's get into it. So I do a lot of reactions. But I try to keep a minimum on like basically showing other people's content, not just for copyright, but because I want people to know that I have my own original thoughts, and that whatever I'm saying is like literally my authentic thoughts and how I think we should move and things like that, right? So we back again to discuss David Cooley from the Fugazi podcast and the controversy with him. Now, the video that started all of this, that brought him into question, was, I did a reaction to it, so I want y'all to watch this clip.
Modern day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
You believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
Hold on, before we go, what's your math saying?
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right? They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
And with all that stuff that you just said, that was just womanese talk.
Womanese is also 6'4", black, attractive. I don't know too many women in my circle who desire a 6'4" man still wearing braids.
You don't even have to know me to understand where I'm about to go with this head, what I'm about to say, or whatever the case may be, the talking points I'm about to use, or whatever the case may be. To me, it's not really a talking point. It is what it is. Now, he said what she just saying is womanese. Kind of wouldn't want there, but everything she said was a simp. Like, that's what it was. Like, everything she said was a simp, or whatever the case may be. And then, as you seen at the end, she hit him with an ad hominem attack, or whatever the case may be. Now, I never posted it, which is crazy because I should have, right? Because that would have put a little bit more context to whatever the case would be. Now, I don't want to say too much than that I already said. I don't want to repeat myself. But for one, as far as him his white baby mom or whatever, at the end of the day, he never said he wouldn't date a single baby mother. What he did say, he was making the point of, because there's a lot of other people that reacted to him as well, people that's friend like. So I don't know if y'all remember this or not. I'm about to go on a little tangent, so just hear me out. I'm gonna land. It's all gonna come together. So I don't know if y'all remember or not. If y'all remember that controversy with this Pearly things, with the Nick Fuentes and all that other stuff, you know. Now a lot of black creators turned on that young lady, right? It been a few people that Ben wasn't rocking with her or whatever the case may be. But, you know, even the ones that was cool with her turned on her or what have you. Now, only person that pretty much didn't come out with a hit piece in the old spiritual, she racist video was Anton Daniels, and he got a lot of smoke from that. He got a lot of smoke from what's her name, Six the God, and other black creators or whatever the case may be, basically because he didn't come up with like a hit piece or say how she racist in a third. Now his reasoning for that was because he knows her in real life. So if he wanted to have a conversation with her, it wouldn't be over the internet, him wagging his finger and saying that she was racist, like basically the whole grifting thing. So if you know, you know. And that's real respectable and honorable. Now, where I'm going with this is, it's a lot of people that's coming out against him, saying all these things, saying he's a sellout, a liar, and a hypocrite. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of these, all them people that's like really saying that and trying to pound this man into the ground is hating. I've never claimed to be quote unquote absolutely red pill. Red pill where? Yes. Any man that's worth his salt and has some type of common sense, they are, you know, and got some type of game and got some things going for themselves, they're going to be red pill where if they're going to live by some of these rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as other men that was like that will say this too. Matter of fact, one of the other men that would agree is Medium Man. Shout out to him. And he said, like, he was basically saying, just because a man doesn't, because he was reacting to a Kendra G show, just because a man doesn't say, yeah, I'm red pill and I like what Kevin Samuels had to say, that don't mean he don't live by it, right? But then we got O'Shea Duke Jackson, respectfully, shout out to him as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I may not agree, but he is putting him in the same category as a Myron off of Fresh and Fit. And he keeps calling him a sellout. So how did he sell out? Because he's with a white woman? So that automatically makes you a sellout? That doesn't, like, to me, that doesn't translate, because you're gonna rock with who rocks with you. Do you think he could not have options with black women? Stop it. The way you talk about this man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you over in Uganda and you talk about this man disrespectfully or whatever. And this is a lot on the internet. So I'm not just targeting O'Shea, but he's on the forefront. So I'm definitely directly speaking of him. A lot of these dudes over the internet, because we over the internet and we're behind like a screen and we got a microphone, we just say and we just do. They just say, I don't do that. They just say and they just do and be very disrespectful. Now, granted, that page got 1.8 million followers, right? So he's not hiding anything. His family already there. But to just expose that and try to quote unquote dox him because he's with a white woman that he has 2 children with at this point, got one and got one on the way, he's a sellout and a liar. I would say to you that and this is a point that he made, shout out to the Simp. Cooley has said, just because he was like, I would suggest, he was like, would tell men not to get in that position. And to give a good analogy of that, that's like me parking in a handicap spot and telling you it's cool to park there because I didn't get a ticket. No, that's not how that worked. Just because I didn't get a ticket or just because it was going well for me, the majority of the time it's not going to go well for you, and you're going to get a ticket and you're going to get told. So he's giving the information from the standpoint of just because it works for me, because when we talk about the majority, not the minority. So it's like, where's the lie? Majority of these men, and I say this in the most respectful way as possible, majority of these men, and maybe not necessarily O'Shea, but majority of these men that's just like carrying this on, got all this smoke for him, they haters, probably losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest. He definitely, so when he made the point when he said he's 6'4", quote unquote, and that's one of the things that make him high value, and I touched on it before, that makes him high value, quote unquote, in the dating market, because what does women always say? They want a man above 6 feet. So as far as the market, that's a valuable thing in the market. Would that make him a high value man? Absolutely not. So then we got that, and I've hit that point repeatedly. But I'm rocking with Cooley on this, and the reason why I said it's majority haters is because I'ma flip this around. So I don't know if y'all all familiar with, because if you watching this video or you've been on YouTube for a little bit, I don't know if y'all know who Mike TV is. Now Mike TV, I think that's how you say it. Now Mike TV is a person that quote unquote exposes YouTubers and things like that, and brings receipts, he docks people and all this stuff like that. I don't have nothing against him. I really don't care, to be honest with whatever, right? But I would say the same thing happened to our boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. And if I'm not mistaken, they had Mike TV had doxed him. And they were saying that his name is Cornelius. I don't know, man. It's a lot there. I don't care. That's not why I'm making this video. The point that I'm making is that I didn't like it when they were doing that to him, because to me, once again, from that side of things, I seen in the comments that it was a bunch, and I didn't have to go look for it, just pop up, especially when you subscribe to somebody, YouTube was going to, promote, you know what I'm saying, anything that pretty much got their name in it, right? So that's one of them things that had came up, and I was standing with him then, and now I'm standing with Cooley now. It be like a bunch of men hating. Just like, for instance, and I didn't watch the full reaction, and I'm not going to go watch it, because I really, at this point, you know what I'm saying, I'm standing on what I'm standing on, right? But Anton on his After Hours show, which was a good ass fucking thumbnail, it says, was Quentin right? So as soon as I clicked on the video and I seen what they were about to talk about, or the Cooley situation, I clicked off, because I had my opinions. Fuck no, Quentin wasn't right. Quentin was fucking hating. That's just what that is, and I don't understand why that wasn't just. He was fucking hating, man. Like, point blank period. Nothing against Quentin, shout out to him, but he was fucking hating, and that's what that was. And people did make videos on him because he was fucking hating. It was clear. Now, back to this thing at hand. So even a dude that quote unquote, first of all, another thing is too, y'all keep calling this woman, BBL Becky. The most fucked up thing about all of this is she innocent and her children is innocent. But y'all can sit here, criticize this woman and her white children, and make all these fucking comments and champion a man that's doing that bullshit. I ain't never see Cooley be disrespectful to nobody, this, that, and the third. Never thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause we gonna get into O'Shea. We gonna get into some of O'Shea's video or whatever. Then I'm gonna get my input. Then we're gonna wrap this shit up. I was gonna make it in multiple parts, but this is my last video about the bullshit. And the reason why this is on my channel, connected to my channel, because once again, this is a men's central channel, and I believe that men, we got so much, especially as black men, we got so much work to do. It's like, to me, a lot of this shit is hating. But anyway, going back to it. So y'all champion O'Shea, you know what I'm saying? Because O'Shea comments is, yeah, thank you for exposing him, this, that, and the third. I would like to see 90% of the men that's championing this bullshit that sound like they hating. It sound like they hating to me. It was like y'all was waiting to get like an aha moment. But a man that would attack, now let's go back to the, you know what I'm saying, to the TikTok dudes. A lot of them dudes or whatever, and I haven't quite made it yet. I ain't gonna say that I made it, but a lot of them TikTok dudes, the reason why they got such a big platform on TikTok is because they can't do it nowhere else. They can't do that. They can't duplicate that success on like a YouTube, or they don't have the work ethic, or they don't have the quality, or they don't know to have the know-how. So they continue to green screen videos and make shit from their fucking car. That's another reason too. So when I see shit like that, to me it's just hating. Not only that, that same dude with the fucking, you know what I'm saying, shout out to the Saint again, with the fucking drawn on mustache and can't grow a fucking beard. That's why he got that. Bro, just give it up. That same motherfucker, he anti-red pill. And they said that, which is nothing wrong with it, but he a step crash dummy too. So it's like, what's the issue? Why? Because she white? And like I said, I'll never respect any man that's gonna come for somebody's family. The family should be off limit, whether they on the internet or not. I'm never gonna respect any man that can do that. And to me, even with this, like, even with O'Shea, is like he treading the line. Like he's treading that line, kind of like he kind of crossing that line, and it's like it ain't really nobody to check him, cause he gonna keep making videos just like that. So I've been following O'Shea for a minute, so I know, you know what I'm saying, I know his connections with Kevin Samuels, Peace in Paradise, to the Godfather. So I know his relationship with Kevin Samuels, but just like, for instance, when he jumped on fucking Albert and Preach, and KS had to call him like, yo, take them videos down. It's like, it ain't nobody to do that no more. And it's like, when do he stop trying to quote unquote be righteous? Because to me, ain't nothing righteous about this. You keep talking about calling her BBL Becky and all that shit, like, it's disrespectful. Which she didn't do nothing to you. But let's get into some of his reactions, and we're gonna wrap this shit up.
Ironic. This is more faker than the $3 goddamn bill. That boy is fake. Than some Jordans with a Jumpman logo shooting a free throw rather than dunking. That is this dude. Okay? Then, I'm gonna be real. He's a sucker. Like, no personal, he's a sucker, right? You on here, you got your black and white kid on here with the white girl, and you telling your kid to choose the black one or choose the white one. Then the white lady goes, choose the white one. So you're already a sucker for that. Cause you over there promoting an interracial channel, and you over there playing the stereotypical sellout black dude part with the braids. So you know you want to be in the culture, so you're already a sellout there. Like I said, I ain't really got no problem with interracial dating.
So that's one of the points that I keep making. You just said I don't really have no problem with interracial dating, but you're a sellout playing a typical black guy with the cornrows in your head. So you throwing all these ad hominem attacks, you know what I'm saying? Talk about this man and talk about you don't have a problem with interracial dating. When did he ever, cause it'll be a difference if you ever heard him say, yeah, I only date black women, this, that, and the third. I only date black women without children. And then hopefully we get to the part, because this shit is triggering. So hopefully we get to the part where he explained why he said he's lying. Because that didn't make any sense either. But once again, it's totally disrespectful and totally disingenuous of O'Shea Jackson to continue to push the narrative of him being a sellout. And so that makes him a sellout because, once again, I don't have no problem with interracial dating. He never said that he was a pro-black. He never said that he was a pan-Africanist. He never said none of these things. So how is he a sellout? So any man that dates a white woman, any black man that dates a white woman, let's keep it there. Any black man that dates a white woman or a woman outside of race, or is it just if a black man dates a white woman is a sellout?
Dating, but all these little racist tropes you got going on with this little BBL chick, that's already dusty.
You keep saying she got a BBL. How do you know that? Is you her surgeon?
Then you got a half black, half white chick from another baby up there. So when you went out and got
and once again, why the fuck you keep talking about this man's children? But these comments is atrocious as well, and they championing this shit. And I understand this is the internet, but y'all can sit here and champion this man, keep putting this man family out here and throwing ad hominem attacks at the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do better, man.
With this chick, she already had 2 white kids. Fugazi is I don't know what, bruh. Then here's what makes it worse. You be on here telling these chicks that they single moms and that nobody gonna want them. Like I said, a lot of brothers wouldn't have no problem with your commentary about single moms. But you yourself, Mr. I'm 6'4", Mr. This, you with a single mom.
He's with because they keep making this so important. He's with a white single mother with 2 children. For one, we don't know her. We don't know anything about her. You don't know how much value she's adding to him. I think we're going to make it to the part where he talk about how he's a fresh and fit clone. And how he said that is through his thumbnails. He's like, look at these thumbnails. Are you fucking serious? So this whole video to me is hypocrisy, because look at your videos. A lot of your videos be clickbait. Such and such just messed up, just killed their career. Guess who's mad? Like, famous rapper with the face blurred out says something about black men and regrets it. Instantly regrets it. Once again with the face blurred out. She can't believe she hit the wall. Famous woman celebrity with tears coming down her face. Sir, you do the same stuff, and to make it seem like you're just super disingenuous or whatever the case may be.
It had 2 more babies with her, and you in the picture. Y'all got.
Then he said the bullshit. He also gonna touch on. I'm sorry to keep stopping it. This is probably the last time. He also touched on how what happened was he probably was down bad or whatever the case may be. He was probably down bad, and the white woman gave him the money to start the podcast.
Got a whole little blended Brady Bunch family. So after I put that video about him out on my O'Shea channel, which was called Hypocritical Dating Coaches in His Career, I put the video out. I wasn't the first person to expose the information. It was a brother on TikTok. Shout out to Jamal Brandon. He told me about this brother. And then I found the video. Okay? The people are roasting his ass in the comments. He posted this lame video called Cooley Debates Atheists on Where Did God Come From. I go and play the video. Ain't nobody giving a damn about the video. Go right to the comment section. Nothing but lighting his ass up. We're gonna read all of the ones that I screenshotted right now. Wolf Among Sheep 626. I think that my brother might be in Pasadena. I like to play in the snow too, but I'm not raising a white family. Ain't no way. P.S. My dad always told me, son, never trust 2 kinds of black men. One with no facial hair or one with cornrows in his 30s. Pops never lied. Look, this dude got...
So once again, y'all already know, and I'm 35. I'm growing my hair since for like 4 years. So he about to go in about that. Now, a lot of these dudes can't even grow hair or whatever the case would be. So it's easy for them to throw in hominem attacks and say bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have it no other way. But then again, these same dudes throwing these hominem attacks, Cooley doesn't know them. Cooley doesn't even know their existence. I know he doesn't know my existence, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, once again, all these ad hominem attacks, all this bullshit, and then you ask like, damn, well, why? Well, why is it, you know what I'm saying? Why is he attacking? So now we're attacking. So you want to talk about people with braids after the age of 30 or whatever, you want to disrespect some of the people that, you know what I'm saying, you supposed to be from the West Coast or whatever the case may be. So Nipsey was lame. Stop it. AI was lame. AI is lame. Stop it. Like,
this dude got cornrows with red highlights in them. Like, come on, bro. Like,
now, I wouldn't personally do it. I've always been big on that. To me, it seemed kind of effeminate. It ain't no disrespect to any dude that do it. But he's like literally going in on this man, and it's like, it sounds like, at what point do people be like, damn, this dude is hating?
This is the same dude we talking about. You a dude from Jersey for real? Y'all got red highlights in your cornrows? Now hold on, bro. I wouldn't have really said nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Because who does that? Like, look at this dude, man. This is some Diddy type stuff for real. I wasn't gonna really say anything about this, bruh. Cause again, you was doing your thing, man. And I'm like, damn, man, that bruh put some hot sauce in his head or whatever. Like, he think this is sexy or something? But okay, you got the little black and red Chicago Bull dye all in your hair. Hey, I can't grow my hair out like that, all right? But that does look suspect, man. The average dude that's really on some straight stuff for real ain't gonna do that. But it's okay. I mean, you do like white girls. So again, you might be a little different, right? Shout out to you. So this is what I'm talking about, man. David Cooley, man. The brother's out here, he's down bad, okay? Then, let me get on to this. I know I'm everywhere. Bruh, you're a dude that learned all your game from Myron. And Myron is a simp. Don't you know that Myron is a fraud too? So this is what happened with the frauds, man. A lot of you dudes, really for real, ain't really been a dude that came from the community. You never really had no game. You really had no mouthpiece. A lot of you dudes is from the suburbs, man, which is all good. And that's why y'all be chasing white chicks like that, man. Cause for real, you ain't really got no mouthpiece for real in the hood or nothing like that,
And that's, what the fuck is you talking about? How do you know this? How do you know he chased white girls and all that stuff? Like, bro, you talking on stuff that you have no clue. And it's crazy because majority of the people, especially if you read his comment, I understand everybody got different audiences and stuff like that, but really make it make sense. What do you, sir, how do you know this? Or whatever the case may be. Would I date a white woman? No, but let me tell you my experiences with white women. I never had, white women never really dug me. And then I remember I was talking to one white woman or whatever the case may be. And that don't mean that I want one or whatever, cause I'm married. But I used to talk to them. I used to be like, well, what is it about me? They used to be like, well, cause you seem kind of like real, like blackity black, put it like that, pro black. So that's they was like, they could be a little intimidated or whatever. And then some of them like this, oh, I don't know why, you fine to me, this, then the third. So yeah, I'm saying, kudos, shout out to those who can. I never could attract white, but like, how do you know anything? And respectfully, O'Shea, do y'all know what O'Shea looks like? Like, he looked like somebody that need to know how to roast people, because he was the one getting roasted. So he was that one, you ain't gonna say shit to O'Shea because you know he gonna cook your ass or whatever. Whether your jokes is funny or not, he gonna cook you. You know what I'm saying? The ugly motherfucker that know how to speak up for himself. You know what I'm saying? So once again, it seems like it's hating.
You know what I'm saying? So you guys never really learned no game before, because you never really been in that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You never been in the trenches before. I'm from Del Paso Heights. So those that know me and have met me can tell you, yeah, okay, yeah, that's social, from the DPH. So I'm from one of the worst places in Northern California. So when I'm talking about the game and everything like that, I didn't learn it from Myron, fresh and fit.
See, that's that bullshit. Like, and how you know he learned from what he learned? You keep talking about the suburbs and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the things that you say is speculation, and it's just fucking crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something about dudes that's really about it. And I don't know Cooley, so I'm speaking for somebody like me. Motherfuckers that's really about it, they don't gotta say where they from. They don't have to certify themselves, because they already certified. They ain't gotta tell you that they from this part of town or that part of town or whatever. Just know that they don't fucking play. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me think once again, because motherfuckers over the internet, because they got that cushion, like that safety. But motherfuckers that's really about it and that really, lived a certain lifestyle and been through shit, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna talk about, yeah, I'm from the roughest part of such and such. Like, shut the fuck up.
fit. I didn't listen to their podcast and sit back and get all the game that I got from them. I got all the little game, the little bit I got from just being me. You didn't took a whole nother dude's script who was a fraud too, and both of y'all lame. It's crazy because he grew up in New York somewhere, and your ass grew up in Jersey. Not, or you from the East Coast somewhere. Hold on, let me say this, man. I don't know, Lehigh, Pennsylvania. Look, shout out to my brothers on the East Coast, man. But they got y'all down bad right now. Big brother got you down bad, okay? Let's go down to the next comment of Fugazi. People want to hear this stepfather to a white family stuff. Yeah, man, post the whole thing, bro. Shout out to Chef Carter. Fugazi3 came here for the comment section, not the video. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Yeah, I didn't really want to put the bro out there like that, man. At first, I wasn't going to say nothing. Because when Brandon Jamal said I wasn't going to say nothing.
So I'm off that. I'm off that. So let me just get my final thoughts. This video was way longer than I intended it to be. But it is what it is. Let's do it. Once again, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. I don't have no issues, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no beef with him. I just really think that because he's one of the people, so it's either he really a hypocrite or he really a hater. Or I guess he could be both. But this is the same black man that talk about black men working together and having unity, but you're trying to like literally legit destroy this black man. And I didn't like when Mike TV try to do it to you, and I don't like that you're trying to do it to Cooley. Cooley is very articulate. He's very articulate, whatever the case would be. You do not know where he's from. You don't know how he grew up. You don't know shit about him because he don't put that much stuff out there. His family, him being a stepdad. First of all, being a stepdad, being a man, but we're gonna keep it on topic. Being a man is a thoughtless job. Being a stepdaddy is a thoughtless job, or whatever the case may be. Whether the children are black or white, if they are not your biological children, it's still an issue. It's always gonna be something there. I know I'm a fucking stepdaddy too. I've been a stepdaddy before, and I would still tell my sons and my daughters, don't ever be a step parent. I don't care what they say. Oh, well, you did it, this, that, and the third. Because once again, and I'm sure a lot of people will agree, we speak for the majority, not the minority. Majority of single mothers or whatever the case may be, they don't be all the way fully healed. And a lot of them, dealing with them, you ain't nothing but, you literally ain't nothing but a replacement daddy. And they don't be fully healed. So you never really benefit from, there's nothing in it for a man to be a stepfather. Once again, whether their children, their stepchildren are white or black. But I guess because it's white, they make it way more worse. We can't continue to have this narrative. We can't continue to hate on people or whatever the case may be. You want what he got? Go ahead and do it, because a lot of them guys or whatever the case may be, especially in the comment section, they would love to be in his shoes. And they'll be a step fucking baby daddy too. So, and that's just being honest. A lot of these motherfuckers talk a lot of trash about what they will and what they won't do, but listen, what Cam new baby mom say? She said it's a whole lot different when a rich nigga put that move on you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, a lot of y'all ain't gotta worry about ever being close to the position that Cooley in. Y'all trying to take away from what he's done, what he said, the guy, he's done really, really well for himself. That shit was not hidden. Majority, when you speak for majority, he's saying majority of single baby moms is for recreational use only. Majority. Is there outliers? Yes, but that's not how we talk. We talk in ultimates. We talk in, once again, majority, not the minority. But look, man, I'm out on that one. The point of this video is, man, just stop trying to tear down other black men, man. That shit is like ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know who you is. Like, we know who you are. We know how you get down. We know how you really feel about things. Like, we know who you are. Like I'm doing, let me get a thumbs up. If you don't like it, let me get a thumbs down. Either way, we're gonna keep cooking. Either way, we're gonna keep rocking. Let's have civil discord in the comments, or if so, not so civil. But until then, I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man. And we should be rooting for each other instead of trying to tear each other down. On that note, I'm out. If y'all made it this far, please make sure you like and sub, and I truly appreciate you, and I will catch you on the next one. Any information should be in the description.